My name's Taylor. I'm a service technician with Basnett Plumbing and Heating, and this is my story. Nice. Basnett had found me when I was still in trade school, going to Porter and Chester in Worcester. Rob definitely helped instill quite a bit of work ethic in me even back then. I was a lot younger then. He would be at the shop, from whenever he got there in the morning till, maybe 5 o'clock, and then he'd head over to his house that we were renovating, and him and I would work there until 10, and he was still going when I left. Definitely a great role model, especially starting out in a trade like this.
What's it like working here in terms of co-workers?
The culture's great. It feels like everybody can go to each other when someone's in need for help. Everybody's friendly. They do a really great job at kind of finding people that help complement the existing crew. My name's Taylor. I'm a technician with Basnett, and today we're going to show you where the shutoff would be if you are on town water.
You've done some DIY videos for us. You've also done some television news interviews for Basnett. Do you feel like you sort of have a special talent in terms of that role of communicator for the company?
I've been told I do a lot. It's something that I enjoy doing.
Taylor Westcott has been busy checking home heating systems.
First time people are turning on their heating systems.
He's a service technician with Basnett Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical.
Taylor Westcott is a technician with Basnett Plumbing. Often, he's on plumbing duty. Not today.
So are you guys so busy that they have to call you off the bench? Is that what we're looking at?
Yeah. At this point, certainly.
Thank you, Taylor. We'll be right back.
What do you love about being in this industry?
Just being able to help people when they're in need. For the most part, it's an essential part of everyday life. A lot of people have seen the poster, but the plumber protects the health of the nation, and I feel that stands true even today.
And just sort of the interaction with your customers, what's special about that?
We have a lot of return customers, so it's nice, getting to know everybody and kind of continuing to see them throughout the years. Now, all their kids are grown up, and it's, everybody's out of the house, and so it's nice getting to know everybody and kind of having that feeling of family. Oh yeah, we got a little mouse nest in there.
What would you say your personality is? If you would describe your personality.
I'd say generally quiet. Definitely, I like to fly under the radar a little bit. I am, to a fault, very much so an optimist.
You're on the naughty or nice list this year?
Always on the nice list.
New Year's resolution, what do you got?
Eating healthier.
First childhood celebrity crush?
Janis Joplin.
Ooh, that's a good one. Wow. You're on a plane in an emergency. Would you be able to land the plane if you had to?
I'm sure I could figure it out.
Really? Why do you think so?
Video games.
If you had a zoo animal, what would you pick?
A zoo animal. A kangaroo.
Why's that?
I'm not quite sure. As far as my home life, I have a wife and a 18-month-old son. I want to raise my son right and show him the proper ideals in the world. There's a lot of good lessons to be learned working in the trades. He already likes swinging a hammer and playing with tools, so hopefully I'm able to transfer that a little bit over to him. In life, definitely a glass half full kind of person.
You're a doer.
Yeah, I don't like...
Quiet doesn't mean you're not a doer.
No, it does not. It does not. So it's a little bit of a walking contradiction in that aspect because, the customer service and, working with kind of the general public is one of the things that I enjoy the most.
Hello.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
How are you doing?
Good. You must be Dean?
I am.
Nice to meet you. I'm Taylor.
I'm Taylor.
Okay, it sounds like we're here to finish up the As far as my legacy goes, I want to obviously make a name for myself in this industry. Whether that ends up, staying as a technician for the entirety of my career, or an owner, or an instructor of some sort, something like that. I like helping people out. I like people knowing that they can come to me with any issues that they have. I think every technician in the company knows that. They can always reach out to me. I can always reach out to them. It's just kind of the culture of Basnett. That, you know, in a nutshell is kind of, you know, what I want from my career. Should be smooth sailing. Should be good to go.